So in this example, we'll be understanding this keyword a little bit. So let's assume that this is a class A we have, and it has a class instance method private void method 2 and another class instance method private void method 1. So there are some lines in private void method 1 in which one of the lines is this dot method 2 and the next one following that is method 2. So how are these lines executed? This line, you can understand this dot method 2. The method 2 is called on this object, that is the object that is calling the method 1. But what about this line? There is no object instance used to call this method. So will this throw an error, or it will run without throwing an error? So in this scenario, for this line, this dot method 2, this keyword refers to the current object. So the object that is calling method 1, that same object will call its method 2. So that is something that is understood. However, what about this line? In this line, since method 2 is not static, it can only be called using an object of the class. That is something that we know. Yes? In this case, the compiler assumes that since we are not explicitly using any object to call method 2, therefore whatever object is calling method 1, that same object will be used to execute this line and call method 2. Essentially, it will not throw an error, and these two lines basically they mean the same. They will execute in the same manner with the same concept.